Hi everybody, I'm Jessica with Pencil First Games and we're here on another solo Sunday. And today we are going to be playing Sunset Over Water. So I have it all kind of set up here, mostly, with some other random stuff. So if you have a copy, feel free to grab it and set it up yourself. We can kind of see who does the best because there are indeed scoring tiers. And if I know myself, I'm going to be down there with the paint by number section. So I have everything kind of set up right now. We'll go through that in a little bit. So let's just get nice and settled in and just look at this beautiful artwork. This is what I usually enjoy. I'll take a moment during setup to just kind of look at everything. It's very peaceful, very relaxing, and just gorgeous artwork by Beth Sobel. And again, this is Sunset Over Water. I always forget to mention the credits, but just so we know, this is by Steve Finn, Beth Sobel, and Eduardo Baraf. So everybody worked really well on this. And our solo mode is by, I'll just show it off here, Keith Matejka right here. We know how much I enjoy his games because I've played Herbaceous about 1,400 times. So it's got to be good. So this is another solo one by Keith. So again, everybody, welcome aboard. We're just going to kind of slowly get into this, take a look at everything, look at my random assortment of additional props today. I decided to have some tiny little painters up here if we want to show them off. I realized they look a little bit more like, you know, they're my cute little animals. I collect these. They're calico critters or Sylvanian families, depending on where you are. They look a little bit more like they're wielding wands, maybe Harry Potterish, but they're ready to paint. I mean, they are prepared. They have the paintbrushes at the ready, we'll say. So let's take a look here. It looks like, there we go. Okay, I think he semi-froze on here. We'll call it extra magic. But yeah, he's ready. He's like, I got my paintbrush. So I've got them off to the side just for some fun. We'll see if they're actually going to paint anything during this solo time. We'll see. And Susie has a question to play along. Do we just set up our own random board or mirror yours? I would recommend just setting up your own. You can try to mirror it, but I know that it's kind of hard to follow exactly what it looks like, following the commission cards exactly. There's enough variety that I think it'll still be fun just to see what happens. So feel free to just set it up however the cards come out with yours. Maybe you'll get luckier than me. It's quite possible. But this is the solo setup. Which is similar to the multiplayer game. We're going to have a 5x5 grid of all of these lovely landscapes. So just to show off some of those up close so we can take a look if this is going to go. There we go. So you can see up in the upper left, every one of these landscape cards is going to have between 1 and 3 icons. And we're going to be looking for specific icons to complete commission cards. So there's a lovely day at the beach. That one has 2. We can see another one over here, which is just a beautiful sunset, which is just going to have 1 icon. And you might be thinking, well, shouldn't I just get the ones with 3? Not necessarily, because what's going to happen is way up at the top, these are our commission cards. So we're trying to complete these in order to earn points. So for instance, this is a very lucrative commission card. This one is worth 6 points, indicated at the top. And it's looking like we need 3 different landscapes that each have a water feature, and they can have other ones. So this is a unique card where we don't have to have exactly a specific setup here, but we're looking for anything with water. Whereas, for instance, we take a look at a couple of other commission cards. This one, which is worth 3, is looking for a flower element and any other element. So a card, any landscape out there that's going to have 2 different icons. One has to be a flower and then any other one. And a lot of these all have, they're not asking for exactly, we have that question mark at the end. But another one of our starting ones here is looking for, what is this? Water, waterfalls, plus something else, and then a mountain and something else. Great description there. Also, hello, Ed. And yeah, just to confirm there, yeah, random setup is definitely the best way to do this. Following exactly along is going to be a little tricky, and will take a lot more time. So there's our setup here. We are going to be acting as one of these painter meeples, which I will show in detail if we can get them up there. These are always fun to play with. They're all a little bit different. If you take a look at the heads, they kind of have different hats and different hairstyles. It's a really nice touch just to kind of pick your own painter. I am going to pick the orange one because it really stands out pretty nicely on all of these. I usually have mine kind of lounging about and looking at the scene, but I know that's a little difficult to look at, so we're going to have our little painter laying down here. We always start at the center in the solo mode, so the very central position here. Apparently it's a day for swimming in the waterfalls. Before painting, why not? And Susie, no problem, take care. Hopefully we will see you another time, and good luck when you play. So with the solo, we have our cards. And what are we looking at here? So each card, we're going to start with 3 different cards here. And they each give us at the very top, we have different times of the day that we're going to be looking at starting at. We have the middle portion, which is telling us how many movement spaces we can go and where we can go. So for instance, if you see 6:15, I can only go up, down, left, or right, whereas 7 a.m. one lets me go anywhere. So I get to pick wherever I'm going to be going. Whereas 10:45, you can see this one limits me. I can't go up or down. So there's an interesting element of where should I go and where am I going and what ones do I want to pick up? And that's where we see the very bottom. This is indicating how many landscapes we can pick up along the way. So you can see there's 2, 3, or 1. And this is a good thing to play into because if I'm in a position where I know I'm not going to be able to move that much, and there's only maybe 1 landscape available, I don't need to waste a card that's going to potentially not get me anything. So we have these choices, and with each time of day, we have our nice solo journal over here, which also explains another very important feature, which is the 3 different kind of time bands and the action that happens. Let's see if I can actually get this where we can see it. I'm great at this, I know. But basically, if we're leaving at between 5 and 7:45, we fill in any empty spaces that are out here, which is very nice because a blank space, you can't actually pass through that. So you can kind of get blocked in an area. But if you start off nice and early, that's kind of saying, hey, you're getting out there right away, you're jumping in, you see everything that's brand new. Whereas if we start between 8 and 10:45, we're actually going to be removing the highest value commission card, and that goes away, so we can't actually complete that. And if we start out in the late morning, between 11 and 12:45, which is sometimes my mornings, we're going to actually be clearing out 2 of those commission cards. So you can kind of see how it's not just deciding, all right, where do I want to go and how many landscapes do I want to paint today? It's also, well, which commissions are actually good? Which ones am I going for? Do I need these? Can I actually get there? And in the solo game, there's one more fun element, which is your inspiration card. So this is a random card. I chose this one. Shouldn't say chose, I randomized. And so this is the sunset. So any commission card that includes that icon in it is going to be worth an extra 1 point to me. Now the commission deck, we always have the top card that's coming up on the top. So we can see that one here. And I can see that there's a sun on that one. So that could be good to actually kind of hold off for, because you're not obligated to complete a commission. You know, if you have the requirements met, you don't have to take that one, you can save it up. So we are about ready to begin, I think. If everybody else has theirs ready to go, awesome. I have had this set up for a little bit, so I should have been studying my board and figuring out which of these times would be good to leave at, to start my day at. You can kind of see again, I know these are a little bit, I should probably bring these up for whatever reason. Lighting is always fun. But I do have two that are early morning, and I don't need that right now because there's no empty spaces. We're starting right off. So I may want to leave at 10:45 and, you know, say, this is all right. So with 10:45, I would be able to move 3 spaces and pick up 2 landscapes. So from the central position here, I am going to lose one of those movements. Oh, let's see, that's interesting. The other note I should say about the solo game is our beautiful ranger station. And these are double-sided. I usually keep it with the side that's the full artwork on it. But the other side is just a reminder that whenever you pass through a ranger station, you refill everything around it. So this is what it looks like up close. It's beautiful. I love this picture. It's just so nice out there in the woods. So, for instance, if I pass through it here, I would immediately replenish any empty spaces. And it goes further. There's 4 of them right around that central location. Lots of ranger stations. All right, so as I begin, this is the one game where I can actually semi-get into character with my hat. There we go. We'll say I match this meeple right here. Perfect. It's exact, uncanny. All right, but let's get started. So like I said, I think I want to save my early morning times for later on when I may need to replenish them, and I can't actually get to a ranger station. Is it a wise strategy? I'm not sure, but I'm going with that for now. So we're probably going to go at 10:45. So the issue with 10:45 is that I cannot go up or down, but I can go left or right. So I also can go diagonal. And the reason I don't want to go diagonal, no, you know what, I could. See, the thought processes are always fun. I could go diagonally because I could pick up this very first starting location as one of my 2 landscapes. So I actually have a lot of options here. And let me see. So I'm going to take a look. We could, let's see. So if I am leaving at 10:45, it's going to discard this guy. So we can't get that, which is a shame because it's worth a lot, but also there's no possible way I'm going to be picking up 3 landscapes that would be able to fit that at this point. I don't see any, no. There's no way to do it. Alrighty, so we're leaving at 10:45 in the morning. We got all of our nice, what are we painting here with? I don't know. We could be painting with paint or, you know, oils. Am I an art person? No. My artistic skills, I try. We'll leave it at that. So we got our commission is gone, so I can move 3 and pick up 2. I could potentially, I'm just checking, could we get this one? Ooh, we could. I'm going to go for it. So I'm playing this again. I'm going to be able to move 3 spaces. And it has to be in one direction, so I can't decide to go up 1, then diagonal, and kind of choose this kind of path. It's one direction. It's very simple. It's supposed to be a relaxing stroll out there in the woods, out near the beach, in the mountains, wherever these kind of take us. So I am going to go diagonally, which again, my card here tells me that I can go diagonally. I just can't go up or down. So we're going to move just 2. We're going to go 1, 2. Ranger station doesn't do anything because there's no empty spaces. And I get to pick up 2 landscapes. So I can't pick up a ranger station. You cannot paint that. Sorry. And so I'm in an empty space. So you can kind of see now we have empty spaces out here. And let's take a look at where we are. I picked up these 2 landscapes, which are beautiful, by the way. We're looking at waterfalls and the ocean. It's just nice, so nice. All right, so why did I pick these up, you may ask, right? I can't complete this commission. It's looking for a flower and something else, but I am completing a commission right now. How? Here's how we do it. So I'm looking at this 5-point commission card right here. It's looking for a 3-icon landscape that has water, waterfall, and something else, which is exactly what this card has. And then it's also looking for a card that has 2 icons, mountain and something else. And here it is, mountain plus waterfall. I have claimed this commission. That one is mine. We'll start on my nice little postcard over here because why not? And then these are going to be discarded. So you will hang on to landscapes that you don't use until the end of the game, and those can be worth points. But you've painted these, you've fulfilled a commission, someone bought them, and they said, these are lovely, let me go and hang them somewhere. And I agree. But they go into the discard for all intents and purposes. So what have we done? We had a great day. That was our day, basically. 2 paintings. Yes, my art usually takes around, I don't know, months to get something that looks good. So definitely doing well. So let's see. We now have these 2. We're going to draw another card to see. Interesting. We're also going to slide this commission over to the far left. And then this commission that we saw comes out, plus a new one. And we get to see what's coming up. I can't complete that commission, but I do know that it's coming, so I am prepared. Alrighty, so these are good because these have the sun symbol on them, which again is my inspiration card, so those could be worth more. The interesting thing is that I have all early morning. The new one I picked up was 5:30 a.m. That is quite early. So let's see. What do we want to do here? We should ask the tiny gallery of painter animals over here. So none of the commissions are going to go away, so I could potentially try to complete some of those. I do have the ability to pick up 3. I could do that plus, that would only be 1. This is me looking at my options here and figuring out what is the best thing to do. So whatever I choose, we're going to be replenishing these spaces. So where I'm starting, I could potentially paint. I just don't know what it's going to be. Fix my hat a little bit and keep moving. Let's see. Oh, tricky, tricky, tricky. I feel like move. I am going to go for it. And this card lets me move anywhere. And it lets me move 4 spaces. The reason I want to pick that is because I'm in a corner right now. And to get to another corner allows me to be able to jump off into other spaces and be very close to those ranger stations. So that's what I want to do. Although where did I put the card? All right. This is fantastic. I've literally lost the card in front of me. Did I put it face down? I did not. All right. This is pretty funny. I talk about snafus, and this is it. Where did I put I literally just put it down. Did I not? Is anyone watching? And they're like, wait, I know where it went. All right, then. Well, I said I was moving 4. Okay, you know what? I got it. I stacked them. Clearly 7 a.m. is too early for me. That's all this means. So we're gonna go at 7 a.m. We're gonna replenish those empty spaces. So there's 1 for the center. And I am standing on this. There's a lot of mountains around here. And they are nice because that could potentially, all right, I got it. Almost. Close. Okay. I got it. We're going to go 4 up. We're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to paint just this one landscape. So I have mountain, flower, and sun. Oh, thank you. My dad has recommended that I check under the hat for cards next time. Thank you. Always good to look there. All right. So that day we painted 1 landscape. All right. So we are not going to be able to complete anything up here though, because again, this looks like I might be okay, but it's really looking for something with only 2 icons, and I have 3. So that's not it. That's not it. All righty. So the one thing I just want to double check. That's what I thought. Do not do anything with the commission cards. I always check this because my scores, never that great, but I'm working hard today. I'm doing my best. All right, so let's keep moving here. I'm gonna have another card come out. So this one is 9:45, and we can move 3 spaces, not left or right, and pick up 1. So, all right, so what I'm working on is this middle commission, which I should be able to complete this turn. I already have my 1 here, and it's looking for 1 landscape with just 1 feature. Got it. Which is the card that I'm on right now. It just has 1 flower icon in the top here. This guy agrees. He knows what's going on. All right. But I don't want to lose. No, I don't want to replenish anything though. If I replenish again, it's replenishing 1 space down here, which I don't really need. So I'm going to say that we're going to go and drop in at 9:45. Not too early in the morning. It's appropriate. We slept in a little bit. So that's going to lose us, or discard, the highest value commission card right here. So I can't get that one, but that's okay. This is how things go. We still have a lot of options, and I can only pick up 1 landscape this time, which is probably going to be the one I am standing on. And we can move 3 spaces. Yeah. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking. I think I'm just going to move 2. We're going to go 1, 2, because I can see that there's a few cards in this row that might be useful. So I'm thinking about that one. Thinking about it. So I get to paint 1, paint this landscape, and I'm going to say, you there with that commission card, I have the paintings that you want. And they're going to say, really, do you? And I'm going to say, I got to double check because me playing games is questionable. So let's see, did I actually do it? So our first one, and sorry about the glare there, I just realized. Our first top card here, get rid of that glare, my goodness, is looking for mountain, sun, and 1 other icon. And you can see I have mountain, sun, and flowers. Did it, nailed it. And then a card with just 1 icon, which is one of the nice ones. I shouldn't say one of the nice ones, they're all nice ones. But this one I really like. It's just beautiful, just seeing those flowers out there with snow in the background. I assume that's snow. Kind of just the very start of spring. So that commission is mine. So we collect that one. We are all done. That turn's done. Let's make sure that we get out all of our commissions. We're looking for, a waterfall. That's a ways away, but I could potentially get there. All right. We're in good shape here. We're in good shape. So let's take another one. All right. So this is one of the late morning ones. We're starting out at 11 a.m. Some might call that brunch time, lunchtime, nearly afternoon. It's fine. That's no problem. So when I use that one, we're going to be taking away 2 of the top value commissions. A strategic way to use this sometimes is actually to clear out commission cards that you know you can't complete. They're kind of just clogging it up, or maybe you see that upcoming commission card and say, I want to get that out as soon as possible. Let's make sure that these are, clear them away, get them out. I want to get that one done and keep moving through the deck, because we're not going to see all of the commissions. It can be really useful too with that inspiration card to look for commission cards that match that icon. It's interesting, and it isn't like you're losing those cards necessarily. It's more like you're getting to a point of picking the right ones. So we're ready. Do I want to get rid of those is the question. Or do I want to go in the early morning? I go 1, 2, 3, and end up here. So I'm looking at 6:15. If I go 3 over there, what would I be able to complete? The answer is one of them potentially. I'd want to hang on. Oh no, you know what? I can prepare myself for the upcoming commission. That's what I'm going to do. So I definitely want to be able to move 3. So we are going to go out at, oh my, wow, that is bright and early at 6:15. Not the earliest time, but 6:15. You can tell. I'm a morning person every now and then. For painting purposes, I'm not sure how that would pan out. I may try it sometime and share and, prove that me attempting art early in the morning is no good. But then I might try it later in the day and say it's the exact same result, so there's no difference. Same level of talent there. Alrighty, so we are moving 3 spaces. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 through all the, and these are, I like how this is, it doesn't always happen this way, but we have everything kind of related. I saw some nice waterfalls. I'm down by the beach. I got to see an actual sunset over water. Roll the credits. And so I can pick up 3. And what I want to do is be prepared to complete that next commission when it comes out. I can't do it this turn, but I can be ready. So I want to pick up this one. That's 1. And I definitely want this 2. And then the question becomes, which one do I want to pick? If I pick the one that I was not at, that I'm not currently sitting on, then that still gives me an opportunity to pick this up if I need it next turn. Which is probably, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this one. So just to double check, I don't think, whoa, watch out. Do not ruin my wilderness. Let's see. No, I'm good. So the issue is we did not move any of these commissions. But I'm not in bad shape here because I can get to something if I could. All right, we're going to take a chance here. So I am actually going to complete one. And you say, do you know what you're doing, Jessica? No, come on. Just having fun, playing a solo game, wearing a hat. What else is new? I'm going to use this one to complete this commission, which is asking for a, oh my gosh, the glare, lighting. Love it. This is asking for a card that has 2 icons, 1 flower and 1 of anything else. You can see right here we have flowers and waterfalls, of course. So I'll discard that to pick up this commission. That gets us the ability to move that out here. be prepared for the next round, draw our next card to see what else we're working with. And again, we have 3 options still. As we get down to the end of the game, we are going to use all of these cards. So it's important to kind of plan ahead, especially for keeping one of those early morning cards so that we can replenish the landscapes and make sure that we don't have any empty spaces like I do here. I can't actually move in that direction. There's nothing. There's no reason to walk through those areas. I need to walk through nature. There's no nature there. All right, so the nice thing here, or not the nice thing. This one is interesting. Can I actually get it? Can't. Looking at that, where's a, I do kind of want to replenish though at this point, because I want to see what I can get in this direction. All right, I'm gonna do it. You might ask why. We're gonna leave at 5:30 a.m., which is, you know, so early. So we'll leave at 5:30. As I do that, that means that we get to see what else is out here. So there's some nice mountains, and here's some more waterfalls. And what else? Ooh, a very nice beach and mountains and cove area. Again, I love this artwork. Beth Sobel did an amazing job on this. So I can only move 2. The question is, do I have? I can move 2 in any direction. The best part here is that I can't actually complete the commission that I wanted, that I was planning ahead for. Tricky. Because I don't have the ability to find that guy, but I could move through that. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna pick up the center one. I got it, it's under control. It is not under control. That one's gonna go away. I'm thinking here. It may not look like I'm thinking. I am thinking. Because as I said, there's soaring tears on the back. I'm aiming for a true artisan. The truth of the matter, I'm probably a paint by numbers artist, you know. What are you gonna do? I do like those paint by numbers. It's very good and very fun. Especially for somebody like me who's not an artist. I believe I tried art in high school. I got a 70% on a piece of art I thought was actually decent. That says it all right there, ladies and gentlemen. So which one do I want to pick up here? I am going to take my waterfall from back here. It's 2, okay. Or do I want that one? Oh, decisions. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna say we're good. No commissions completed. And there's our last card. So I now have to work through the last 3 of these. All right, and the thing is, these are all mid-morning or late morning cards. So I'm gonna be clearing out commissions a lot, which is why I was thinking ahead and saying, no, that's not gonna work. You don't want that one. Don't attempt that. Alrighty, so what can we do? We're in a bit of an interesting spot here. If we go up to here, I could complete that, but that would give me, no, because I wanna go, do I wanna go diagonal? I wanna go diagonal and then down. Okay, so we're gonna leave at 11. Again, brunch time. So 11 is late morning. We're gonna clear out 2 of the highest value commission cards going left to right if there's ties. So that's gonna remove this one and this one. It's all right, other people got there before me. It's relaxing. We know what we're doing, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2 up here, and I can pick up 2 of these. I'm going to pick up this, and I'm going to pick up this. And I know you can't see the cards that I have right now. I'll show them in a little bit. Okay, we're in a good space here. So I'm going to remove the commission over here, here, and let's see what we are looking at. All right. Ooh, can I get there? This is a good one because it's worth 4 here, but it's actually worth another 1 because, again, I have my inspiration. I'm inspired by sunsets. Okay. So what do we want to do here? Can either leave it 8:30 or 12:15. I want to go down, but then so what I'm looking at is where I want to end up, right? Because there's only 2 more turns left. So I can either go, and basically, again, looking at, I go down, then I could go diagonal, which is probably better than me going diagonal and over. No, that's not going to be good. Okay, we definitely want the 12:45, or excuse me, 12:15, making it later than it is. So 12:15. All right. That is going to take away this commission as well as this commission card. Those are no longer available to us. It's all right. I don't need them. We're going to go down. So here's where the ranger station comes into play. I could go down 4 spaces. You're going to say, wait, you can't. There's an empty space. Ah, there's a ranger station. So as soon as I hit that ranger station, it replenishes everything around the ranger station. It's a nice rest and beautiful landscapes. And what else? Ooh, and we're going to come down by this lovely mountain right here. Fun, fun. All righty. So I moved 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to go. And I can pick up 2 landscapes along the way. So I have 3 to choose from. Again, those ranger stations, I can't paint them. So I have 1, 2, and 3 options. And I need to pick, I'm painting 3 of them. You know what? I took too much time in that ranger station. I took a nap in there. It's pretty obvious. So I get 3. So what I want to do is I want to complete this 1 commission. Someone's looking for something with waterfalls and some other feature, and have I got it for them? This beautiful scene of waterfalls and mountains in the background. There it is, done. So this commission is now mine. And we are going into the very last round here. So let's take a look at what commissions are available. And in the very last round, the flipped card on top of the commission deck is actually available. So we have 4 choices, but remember that we are heading out at 8:30. This is the last card, so I have no choice. I'm leaving at 8:30, so that's going to remove the top value commission card, which was one I kind of wanted. So we don't have that. But let me take a look at what I can complete. And this may be hilarious because, yep, I have nothing. Alrighty, so I was thinking I'd go diagonally that way, but I can't. Because again, I'm going to go 1 and then I can't move any further. There's no ranger station. But what I can do instead is go up the exact same path I just went on. I am doing it. My hat agrees. So let's see. So we're going to go up by 1. That's going to replenish. We have another nice coastal scene here. And then another mountain scene over here with, we'll call that glare. That's the sunset over water happening. Ooh, and then these really pretty mountains with the sky and the sun up there. All right, so I can go 4. So we are going to go 3, 4, because that gives me the option to do this. Oh, yep, there we go. This one and this one. I do have it. All right, this is a great last turn. Here we go. I'm gonna actually complete all 3 of those commissions. What? That's right, I've got a ton of landscapes. I'm a professional over here. I paint for a living. Not the right ones all the time, but you know, I have a nice collection. So let's see. So first, let's just make sure I have this right. Let's get this one. We're gonna complete this commission. This really nice beach scene here. Let's get it into the shot. We're looking for a mountain plus any other icons. So here we have mountain and water. So that gets discarded. This is mine. I'm doing a similar thing here with this commission card is looking for sun and one other icon. There it is. I went to the mountains and I saw this lovely scene and I painted it. Sold for $5 probably, but I'm gonna say $1 million. And then the last one is looking for that single icon. And again, I think I kind of mentioned this before. A single icon, you might say, is that really worth it? It is. This is worth 4 points. Look at this nice scene. We have the waves over there. I feel like this is something that Bob Ross would have done. And all the other ones in the forest. Just put a happy tree there. Happy tree. So we completed all of those. And guess what? We're done. So it's now time to figure out what kind of painter is Jessica. So what are we scoring? We'll go to the rule book just to make sure that we are following the right rules, right? So we're looking at our commission cards. And I got a fairly good collection here. So let's count these up. So this is 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 20, 25. Not bad. So we're at 25. And then let's take a look at all my unsold landscapes. Again, I didn't sell them, but that's fine. And we're going to look at how many icons we have. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's going to be worth another 6 points. So we're at 31. And then let's take a look at if I was inspired or not. So any of the commission cards with the sun icon get me 1 extra point. So let's see. So we're at 31. There's 32. 33. 33. And we did not make it back home, which would have been worth 2 more points. Was lost out there, taking my time, leaving really late in the morning and just hanging out, possibly in the ranger stations. So 33, where did I end up without stealing all these cards? Oh, all right. I ended up as a journeyman, which is a little shy of a master painter and way short of true artisan. But the big point of the day here is that I did not fall under 20 points, which is paint by numbers. I did better than paint by numbers. I'm getting there. I'm working my way up to the master painter status. But that's Sunset Over Water. I know this takes a while when I kind of explain my strategies and we kind of have fun doing random stuff. Speaking of random, did they paint anything? The answer is no. However, what did we find on our journey? I went out of my way here and I found us some extremely, I don't know what this, all right. Would you like tiny bread whales, fish, and ships? I'm not sure if this is a normal thing. I've never seen bread or even cookies in these shapes, but now I must go on a hunt for these and see if I can find them, because a bread fish is everything. That's what everyone wants. And the best painting I could actually find is literally the tiniest painting in the world. They did it, ladies and gentlemen, friends, family. They painted this teeny tiny seascape. That's what they did. Well done. It took 6 of you to make this. It sounds like me. / paint by numbers. But Sunset Over Water really only takes probably 10 minutes for me, 10 to 15 minutes tops. I know that it looks large. I like that feature. It's not a lot of table space. It's not as compact as you might think because it is a 5 by 5 area, but this really puts the artwork on display. I love looking at it. Sometimes I'll get distracted, and maybe that's why I'm not such a good painter. I'm pausing and I'm enjoying nature. However, I should note that if you're not aware, we came out with Herbaceous Pocket Edition recently, and I'm going to pop the link in the comments because this is currently only available through our web store. This makes Herbaceous tiny. And if you combine the two, we can actually get this in here if it's going to work for me, because I think I'm a little good old technology today seems to be betraying me, much like a paintbrush. But there we go. If we combined those, that's right, Sunset Over Water Pocket Edition is indeed something we're working on. So that will be nice, kind of bringing it a little bit closer, making it compact and travel size and being able to do that. Before I forget, didn't I just say I'm going to drop a link in here just to the Herbaceous Pocket Edition, because who doesn't want that? You've seen me do the Speed Herbaceous. Speed Sunset Over Water might be a little tricky, but we do have time. So I think what I'm going to do is start cleaning up and getting prepared to do that. We'll see if anybody, curious if anybody else played, feel free to share your scores. Oh no, painter down, multiple painters down over there. I've seen some really good scores lately for solo. You know me, I'm all over BGG and the One Player Guild, Solitaire Games on Your Table, or Squite. I've seen a bunch of Sunset Over Water recently. And by a bunch, I mean maybe 2 or 3, but that's a bunch. But yeah, people are doing really well with this. And I know that there's some games that some people are just really great at. This may not be the one that I am the best at, but I do enjoy it a lot. Let's see. We had a little room there. And don't worry, there's more than just ranger stations coming out here. We're going to try to do some fast painting. So, paint by numbers, yeah. So let me get out what we're going to have to start with. A bunch of early morning, that's all right. And also just to kind of show off how many cards there are, this is kind of the size of the deck that we went through during this play. And these were all the unused cards. So you can kind of see the comparison there. We're only getting through about half the deck, which again is nice. I feel like that's a really nice way to add variety without making it super complicated. There's no setup step where you have to, count out cards and figure out which ones do I need. It's just shuffle them up, see what you get, which again adds its variety, its randomness, it's fun. Like this hat that I'm wearing. I'm amazed that today it is not sweltering because it is finally getting to be spring in this part of the world. But we'll see how that pans out. Where I live, it's always a little bit of a starting and stopping to get it started. So we will see. But anyway, let's get this out here and try to do some speed painting. It's not going to be as nicely laid out as before, but do our best. Let's see. Yeah, this is not, I said speed painting, but not speed setup. I'm not doing a speed setup here today. I got to fix my painters. Hold on. My painters who are either wielding paintbrushes or wands. I don't know. I think they're upset because I didn't actually give them any paints. That's right. Paint with this paintbrush and nothing else. Those are the instructions. Alrighty. That's that's good. Find also, just to show off the nice insert here, all of our unused painters have their own little spaces where they just kind of hang out, nice and organized. Let's get this off to the side, and I need, there we go, inspiration cards. Randomize those, and let's find out what I'm inspired by at the moment. And also ask, did you shuffle those correctly? Same card. I'm gonna go with it. It's a sun type of day. So let's get ourselves in the middle here, and let me take a look through everything, and let's see if I can. All right, so what do we have going on here? That's not gonna work. That one's not gonna work. That one definitely can, and that one is what I want. So where can I get it? Looking for the sun, and I'm mumbling over here. Don't worry about it. We actually could leave because I don't need, yeah, all right. I'm gonna go at 9:45. Drop this one commission, which I do not need. And then I'm gonna be able to move 3 and take 1. So let's go up to here. I'm gonna take this and say, that's right, day 1, did it. All right, so discard that, keep this over here. This is not so speedy, is it? All right, we did that. That's our day is over. We get new commission cards. Ooh, that one's nice, but I can't fulfill it. That's okay. Keep on going. I don't have any single waterfalls. That one, we don't have any single, we have a couple. Those are difficult to get to though. All right, that's okay. So where are we looking at? I kind of got to clear out some of these. I don't need that. So let's go with 8:30, and I can move 4 spaces and pick up 2. Oh, let's see. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And none of these I can complete, but I am going to take this one and this one. Good choices, according to me. All righty. So, oh, and that was 8:30. Sorry, I forgot to take out this one would have gone away, which is exactly what I wanted though. So then let's get to the end of our day. Get out your commissions, take a look at those. Give me this. Alrighty, speed it on with the painting. I am in good shape to get this guy. Oh, okay. If I can go, oh, shoot. Then I could only get 1. That's okay. We're going to do it. I'm going to do that. We're going to leave at 7 a.m., which will fill in some of these right here. Very nice. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up this one and say, that's right. I got that commission. I got it. There we go. So it's 3 icons and 2 icons. Save that. Discard those cards. Moving it right along. This one is mine still. Alrighty, so this is going to come out here. Take a look there. Oh my goodness. These are interesting but difficult. Okay, if I go up without having to discard any. Oh, or do we give it away? I'm going to give it away. Yep. Yes. But where am I going to go? That's not. I have to. This is the point where I need to clear out some of those, though, because these are. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose one of those, but we're going to lose this one and this one. And I can move 2 diagonally. I'll go here, which actually replenishes this. And here, and I get 2 of these. Lovely landscapes to paint. Painted, yes. All right. Keeping on with what we're doing. I can't complete you yet. Go. All right. All right, now we're in slightly better shape. We're getting down to the end here, my goodness. Let's see, if I go at 5:30, because I want to complete that, I can do it. I can do it. There we go. We're going to go replenish here, here, because again, that's early morning, so we get to see everything that's brand new. And we are going to go to where? I just said where I want to go. I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to pick up this, because then I can complete this commission card. So again, we're looking for 3 icons and 1 icon. And I met the requirements. Sold. I need like a little gavel. And it, going once, going twice. I am no auctioneer, can you tell? Move these over. This. Ooh, that's interesting, but I don't know. No, we're actually remotely close to getting there. Okay, so what are we looking at? I now have my last 3, so I need to start clearing out commissions. And yeah, we need to clear them out, but I need to be able to move. Let's see. That would be good, I think. Yes, we're going to leave at 10:45. That will remove this commission from the available ones. I can move 3 diagonally, which is just going to be 2, but since I hit a ranger station, this comes out. I can paint 2, so I'm definitely going to paint 1 and 2. We're still speeding along. Whoop, my hat's getting me. Does anybody see that? Yep. The hat's like, you got to calm it down. This is, but here we go. This commission is now completed. Got the mountain and the flower and 1 more icon, and then a single card with 1 icon. This one's beautiful. Kind of show that one off without the sunset. All righty. Give me that. I still have a couple left. Okay. So then we're going to move these out here. Here are the sun. There's no sun commissions. I'm trying to get the most that I can. The water is probably my best bet there. Let's see. Oh, if we go down, but that's going to clear out. No, that's exactly what I want to do. We're going to leave at 12:15, very late. We're going to clear out these 2. That was the 6, and then the 3 was the furthest over to the left. All right, go down 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can pick up 3. I want you, 2, and 3. And then here's what we're going to do. We are going to complete. Ooh, do I want to? I'm going to use this to complete this commission. So there's our lovely literal sunset over water. So that commission is mine. That's been painted. And now we are going into the final turn of my semi-speed painting. So let's get out the new commissions that we have. And again, that 6 is available to me. Ooh, that's tricky because that's actually worth 7. All right, so it's because we're starting out at 6:15. It's early. I get to replenish all of the cards out here. Give me, oh no. It's not what I need. I can't do it, I don't think. And I can only go, yeah. I cannot do that one. That's all right, though, because we do have a couple of other options, but not as many as I would have wanted. Oh, this is nature. You never know what to expect. But we're definitely going to go up 1, 2, 3. I can paint 3 of these. Oh my goodness. I don't think any of these are going to get me what I need. Give me the 3 icons. I'll take that 1. Did we get 2? Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, wait, you know what? Sorry, I'm going to only move to here so that I end up back at home. And that's going to get me 2 points. So then I'm just going to take this card here. Can I actually complete these commissions? The answer is I can do one of them. So I do have 3 cards with that water feature, so I can pick this one up. This is a high bidder, I guess, we'll say, who really wants to see the ocean. Completed, done. Can I get anything else with these? Oh, I'm so close with some, but no, I cannot. So there's the end of speed gardening. Let's see if I did better this time. So we're going to count up all of our commission cards. So we have 6, 9, 13, 17, 22, 25, 20. I think I was at 25 last time too. Then 2, 5, 6, 7, 10. So these are just the leftover landscapes that nobody wanted. They're still worth something. So that's 10. That's 5 points. Because again, we're only getting 1 point for every 2 icons. So 25 and 5 is 30. All right. 2 points for being at home. That's 32. And then let's see how inspired I was. 33, 34, 35. All right. I'm still a journeyman, but I did better. So there it is. That is Sunset Over Water. Let's get our little name out here. I don't know if I popped in the link to our store. You can also find this at your friendly local game store. But let me just add in, if you want to take a look, we also include that. You can purchase that directly from Pencil First Games. And that's Sunset Over Water. So the solo mode, it's very strategic, as I hope you were able to see, in terms of what time to leave at, where you want to move, which landscapes to paint, what commission cards are available, what random little creatures are watching and judging your painting skills with those paint brushes, you know? But I hope you had a great time. I had fun. Solo Sundays are always a great time for me. I love solo. I play a lot. Clearly, I still need to work on Sunset Over Water with my plays. But yeah, feel free to share your scores, ask questions, comment anytime. We're always here to answer questions and just have fun with board games and everything that has to do with just having fun, a relaxing time. Again, there were a lot of choices to make. I probably made the wrong choices here and there, but it was fun. You know, it's not something where you're agonizing over everything. You lose some of the commission cards that you really want, but hey, it happens. It's nature, it's natural. You just kind of go with the flow, like all these, you know, the water and everything, waterfalls, just let it go and enjoy that lovely, lovely artwork. Again, Beth Sobel did all this. It's beautiful. I love it personally. It's just fun and nice and enjoyable. So that is it for this Solo Sunday. Thank you again to everybody who joined me. I hope you had a great time. Enjoyed the hat, the randomness, the who knows what. I mean, let's just end on another random note. I found a whale, a piece of whale bread. Let's go with a very tiny little whale. I found this as well. I mean, that's a tiny whale right there. We'll say it washed ashore and was like, hello. I don't know. Or, all right, to end on another random note, you might say, all right, Jessica, that's a turtle. And I would say, yes, this is a very tiny turtle and it's adorable. But I'd like to point out it came with a bakery set. So it's not an actual turtle. It's once again an edible turtle. I don't know. That's what you find out there. Much as you find other random stuff out in the wilderness. Who knows? What else is nearby? My little friend. I love elephants. And that's right. Pencil First Games has a game with an elephant in it. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, that would be the Whatnot cabinet, which came out recently. We're kind of creating a cabinet of all these little curiosities and random, unusual items that you find out in nature. So that's a nice follow-up to playing Sunset Over Water. But yes, let's end it as I just ramble on and on. But again, thank you to everybody who stopped by. Solo Sundays are always the last Sunday of every month, so we'll have the next one coming up in June. There'll be plenty of announcements about that to make sure that you're aware of it if you want to stop by and play along with me, learn the solo mode, laugh at me blundering along and literally losing a card that's right in front of me. It's a highlight of the day today. So everybody, thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and take care. Bye.